Okay, welcome back, everybody. Today we're doing some more Magic, and what we're going to do is a thing called Set Wars.
Set Wars.
So Set Wars is where you come up with like it's kind of like a block constructed deck, but it's only from one set.
Yeah, only for one set.
Yeah.
So I'm playing Cons of Tarkir.
Yeah, and I'm playing Zendikar. And this is Mr. Boopster. And Mr. Boopster is going to decide who goes first. We're going to drop Mr. Boopster, and whichever side he leans to.
Yeah, whichever side gets the hat.
Yeah. So let's go ahead and do that.
I think that's pointed at you.
I think that's pointed at me a little bit. Yeah. So. Yes, he's pretty doopy and awesome at the same time. All right, game one, and since Mr. Boopster decided that I would go first, I will go first.
Got a hand.
Yeah. I too have a hand that hopefully is registering on camera.
See, the only cards that aren't in the block in my deck are the basic lands.
Yeah. I even took the initiative and went with Zendikar lands.
I don't even know what we did with our cons lands.
Yeah. Anyway, play a kitty and pass turn.
Here's a little kitty. You a little kitty.
I will gain a life and pass the turn.
All right. Okay, so we're going to go for a Teetering Peaks on our Step Links, getting Landfall and pumping it. And we'll get in for 4.
Puts me to 17.
And I'll pass turn. Two mana that's kind of awfully tapped. All right.
I tried to tap it and it kind of slid out of my hand. So.
Sure. Good?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so we're going to go for a Zendikar Shrine Expedition. And then... and then we're going to play a Mountain. Get a counter on this bad boy. And we'll swing in for 2.
Take it.
And pass turn.
Tap. Draw. What do we do?
So the original premise behind this one was old fetch lands versus new fetch lands, which are older than the old fetch lands.
Yeah.
That was what we came up with for this. And it all just kind of snowballed from there.
It's your go.
All right. So odds are there is a spell in the near future.
Probably.
I'm going to have to play another Zendikar Shrine Expedition.
Ooh, that's not good.
And then we'll play a Plains, getting Landfall for these 3 things. Like so. And pump the kitty. And then we're going to go for a Journey to Nowhere on Seeker of the Way.
I'm going to Feat of Resistance, giving him protection from white. Put a 1/1 counter on him.
You got it. And since that is now bigger...
4/4 with lifelink.
With lifelink. I'm going to pass turn. Not bad.
Nomad Outpost. Enter go.
All right. Well, if at first you don't succeed, try again.
Feat of Resistance, giving him pro white. 1/1 counter.
I guess these are in play, technically.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Holding nothing.
And pass turn.
Didn't have a land to crack.
Did not have a land.
Attack for 4.
I will take 4. Assuming you have something else.
Nope.
Just go to 16 then.
Port Chief.
Sure.
Ooh, since I raid, get a 1/1. And it's your go.
All right. Well, if at first and second and third you don't succeed, Try it again. Since the lifelink is the bad thing
Yeah.
for me. Yeah. That looks really silly over there.
3 Journey to Nowhere
Yeah.
to get my 2 mana 2/2.
And again, I think I'm just going to have to pass turn. I did not get a land.
I guess we'll have to cast a Seeker of the Way.
Okay.
And attack you for 2.
I will take 2, going to 14.
Enter go.
All right.
Oops.
Well, that's a strange one. Well, I'm going to play a Kick Goblin Bushwhacker. And I'm actually going to attack you for 2.
2.
You got it. Pass turn.
Your goblin was defeated by a snowman.
He was. Well, he wasn't really defeated. They died together.
That's true.
Yeah.
We'll have to play another Seeker.
You got it.
And swing at you for 2.
12.
Enter go.
Getting pretty low on the life total. Oops. Don't want to draw 2 cards. Well, that's not half bad. I think what I'm going to do is add 2 red,
Yeah.
and then I'll do 2 white and use the 2 white to play a core Skyfisher, which will get me Teetering Peaks back to my hand.
You got it.
And then I will use the 2 red. Actually, no, I think it would be better if I did it this way. Play Teetering Peaks again, getting Landfall trigger
Yeah.
on these and that.
And probably giving the Step Links the Teetering Peaks.
I'm
as
actually
well.
going to give the Skyfisher the Teetering Peaks.
Oh,
because then I'm going to use the
gotta-
2 red,
yeah.
play Kick Goblin Bushwhacker. And in response to the trigger, since I actually forgot to do this beforehand, but I can still have a chance, I will sack a Zendikar Shrine, getting a 7/1. I'm, of course, going to use this as my 7/1.
Just move those Journey to Nowheres
Yeah.
out of the way.
They're not really serving much purpose here. There we go. All right. So, total here, I've got an 8/1. I've got a 3/3. I've got a 3/3, and I've got a 2/1. And I will attack you.
That's a 5/3.
Oh, yes, because I Teetering Peaks then. Correct. And you have a 2/3 and a 2/2.
Yes.
So sending in that would probably not be the best idea. But it would let more damage get through, potentially. So I'm going to swing all out here.
So think I'm going to do that.
Do that. All right.
Which means I take 12.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
13,
actually.
right.
13.
I forgot he got the +1
Yes.
+1.
Yes. All right. 13. And then that's a
puts me to
2/3,
2?
right? Yeah. So this does not die. And this does die. And this, of course, dies.
And I will now add a black
Sure.
for Murderous Cut that.
You got it. He's been cut down. Pass turn.
Now, the question is, can
So
I
you weren't
recover?
able to cast that without the thing dying?
Yeah, because I only had 1 mana
Yeah.
available, so I had
Yeah,
to
yeah.
kill both of them off. That is a play. Yeah. Oh, that doesn't. We'll have to pass the turn.
Pass the turn. All right. Draw a card. Mountain. 3. And I will
It's not good.
crack Zendikar. Get a Foosty.
Get a Mr. Boopster.
Mr. Boopster. I'm so used to tokens, you know?
Yeah. It is a snowman.
It is. Landfall on that, obviously, too.
Yeah.
And I will kick another Bushwhacker.
Ooh.
Pumping the dudage.
Yeah.
And I will go to attacks.
I will send some crackling doom your way.
Sure. Go to 10. Sacrifice this.
Giving him +1/0 and lifelink.
Oh, I haven't attacked yet. I
Oh.
went to attacks.
Right.
Yeah. So it's a 3/3 currently.
Yes.
So you gain 3.
Should have let you attack first. I did it too early.
Not worth it. Pass turn.
Untap. Draw.
Crackling Doom is pretty good against the Mr. Boopster.
Cast Swordling
token there.
Outburst.
You got it.
He gets +1/+1 and
Yep.
lifelink. Swing for 3.
I'm going to have to take 3. Going to 7.
Go up to 5. And your go.
Bunch of 1/1s.
It's clogging up the board.
Clogging up the board. I'm going to play Goblin Guide. And I'm going to attack you. Just for 2.
Just for 2.
Just for 2.
Reveal.
Bloodstained Mire. All right. Sure.
We'll just chump it.
Pass turn.
Untap. Draw. Let's cast Zergo, Helm
Sure.
Smasher.
So he's indestructible if he's attacking, or if it's your turn.
Yeah. As long as it's my turn, he's indestructible.
Sure.
So, attack for 7.
What else does he do
9.
here?
If a creature he deals damage to dies,
Okay.
he gets a 1/1 counter.
Okay.
But you kind of have to chump him on account
sure,
of
sure, of
he's
course.
attacking for your life total.
I'm going to put Kitty in front of him and take 2. Going to 5.
And your go.
The reason, of course, being that I can't draw any combination of things that would make this unblockable or prevent all damage and still get landfall. So, you are at 5.
Yes.
That is too bad.
You need a weapon.
Well, I got a Journey to Nowhere targeting Zergo.
No, wow, you played all 4 today.
I did.
I guess we
I don't know
might-
why you keep wanting to put it face down.
I don't know.
Just for
I
fun,
don't want to.
guess.
I don't want to know what.
Yeah.
what got. They're on a journey. You're not
Sure,
supposed to
sure.
be able to see them.
And I'll get in for 2.
Well, we'll reveal.
Mountain.
And we'll put a goblin in the way.
You got it. Pass the turn.
We'll untap, draw. We'll play that mountain.
So many journeys.
And I think we're going to have to play Butcher of the Horde.
You got it.
He's going to eat this goblin right
Yep.
here, the snowman, and then he's going to swing for 5 in the air.
Yep, and I'm going to tap 3 mana and lose. All right, game 2. Let's see if the Zendikar fast deck can go fast enough. We're going to lead with a
Gotta
oh,
go
yeah,
fast.
right, hand. There it is.
Goblin Guide's so fast, he gets
Yeah,
played before
he
you
does.
reveal your hand.
He's got super haste. So we'll attack for 2.
Oh, wait.
Check first, obviously.
first.
Yeah.
Sorin. Sorin. And then go to 18.
All right, pass turn.
Draw that. Play a Bloodstained Mire.
Mm-hmm.
Enter go.
All right, draw a card. Well, we're going to start by attacking for 2.
Reveal.
You got to land.
Got to land. It'll gain me a life later.
It will.
Go to 16.
16. Then, I'm going to play at Marsh Flats. Crack it. Never fun to crack a fetch land.
I'll crack mine.
Sure. Without something to... Without a reason in this deck. It's very landfall heavy, but... do not have a choice when you need some mana.
Is that right? You know, it's probably not right.
Gonna go for a swamp instead.
Need a swamp.
All right. And I will play. Gonna play a Step Links actually, and I'll pass the turn.
You can't believe how tempting it was to play Deflecting Palm in this deck.
Just a
pure
net deck.
metagame choice.
Yeah.
Just like, I'll make a 7-1 swing. Yeah, it's going to hit you.
Instead. Well, I mean, look at this thing. This is the 7/1 token. I wouldn't be surprised if that happened on its own.
We'll play your favorite.
Sure.
Enter go. You might
Draw
be
a
able to
card.
journey this one, though, because...
Potentially. So, we're going to start with a Zendikar Shrine Expedition. And then we're going to play a Scalding Tarn. Getting a counter on that bad boy. And a landfall trigger for all the Step Links here.
Yeah.
And since you cannot cast a spell, I don't think, I will attack you for 4.
I'll reveal.
Another one.
You know what? I think it's right to trade for the Goblin Guide.
Sure.
'Cause
I will get in for 1 more then.
2 more.
That's what I meant. 1 more hit
1 more.
was what I was thinking.
1 more pump.
Yeah.
Yeah, put me to 11.
Because I fear for the Step Links' existence, so. And I got 18. 2.
Go back up 12.
You got it.
And we'll play
Another one.
another one.
Another one.
And your go.
All right. Draw a card. So, I think the play here is play an Arid Mesa. Getting that and a pump on Step Links.
Oh, it's going to hurt.
We're going to crack Arid Mesa, going to 17. That's going to get a Plains. I will then cast a Journey to Nowhere, targeting Seeker of the Way.
Get under there.
I will crack the Expedition, getting one of these bad boys, also getting Landfall.
Yeah.
And then I'll kick a Bushwhacker. I'll attack
does that
you
kill me?
For, well, it's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, right?
That
Yes.
kills me.
That would do it. Pretty good showing. for this
Would have
deck.
been fine if, that didn't come in on taps.
And also, I was looking at this, like shopping around that idea. I'm like, oh, I can blow this up and totally screw you over. And then I just did a little think.
You did,
it's like, oh,
you
yeah.
did your math.
you're only at 12. All right.
You're like, oh, I can just kill you.
It's a pretty good hand for the Zendikar deck. And we'll see what happens in game 3.
Game 3. Got a hand.
I also have a hand. It does
Kind of
a
be
couple
a
of
disadvantage
things.
with. So we'll start by gaining a life.
Sure.
And your go.
Draw a card. We're going to lead with a Goblin Guide and attack for 2.
It's going to reveal a plains.
It is.
I'm going to go 19.
I'll pass the turn.
And Seeker of the Way.
You got it. Gotta play it in the right order so people don't complain that you have your lands in front.
I'll eventually break the habit.
Yeah. You good?
Yeah.
All right. Draw a card. I'm going to start by attacking for 2.
Reveal.
Yep.
And then take damage.
Okay. Then we shall play a Marsh Flats and crack
Marsh
it
Flats.
going to 19 to
Means
get
you have no kitties.
planes. I could have kitties.
I
I could
guess,
play
yeah.
a kitty.
You couldn't play a kitty. You may have to.
Yeah. Crack it to play it. But I'm not going to play kitty.
No kitty?
No kitty. Instead,
It's going to be a Zendikar or a Journey.
I am going to indeed play a Zendikar and pass turn.
Untap. Draw. We'll have to. Attack you for 2.
Take 2. No spells?
No spells.
17.
Planes. And Mardu Horde Chief.
Sure.
Get a little tag along.
You got it.
And your go.
Untap. Draw. We'll tap 2. Put another Zendikar in play.
Ooh, that's not good.
Play an Arid Mesa. Getting a counter on both of these Zendikars. And no point in getting in for 2. So I'll pass the turn.
Kind of got a 2-3 that ruins your day.
You do. 2-3 is pretty good against 2-2.
Nomad Outpost.
Yeah.
And attack you for 2.
Attack me for 2. I'm gonna say no blocks.
Okay.
Take 2. 15.
And it's your go.
Crack Mesa into turn. Just do that now. Got a 14.
I don't
That
like the
will
2
get-
shrines. If you have a land in hand, that's not good.
That'll get a plains. Draw. Play a mountain. Landfall trigger.
Yep.
And
Super exciting.
I will cast a Goblin Rune Blaster Kicked, targeting Scoured Barrens.
Tap for a black.
Tap for a black. Now, if I go to begin combat, you have to use your mana. And there's definitely a Crackling Doom in your hand. So I'm going to go to begin combat.
Yeah, Crackling Doom appears.
I go to 12. And now I sacrifice, like if it's tied, I pick, or do you pick?
Yeah, you pick.
I pick. Probably going to be Goblin Guide. I will crack both of these.
That Ruin Blaster.
Yeah. I don't actually have 2 of these snowmen, unfortunately. So I'm going to have to use
to represent
an actual token.
That's still not the right. It's
true. It's true.
It's just another boosty.
Yeah.
I mean, this one's probably more likely.
Yeah. Sure. We can use that. It's red at least.
It's red at least.
It's got that going.
It's got more power too.
Yes. Question is it right to get in with Rune Blaster as well? These do have trample, so you're not really gaining a lot. I am going to get in with all of them.
So, I guess we block 3 of it.
Sure.
Block Rune Blaster.
So that's 4. I can't do math.
11.
11 total.
Puts me
Sure
to
thing.
6.
These foosties go away for a while. Mr. Boopster, you done well, pal?
Yeah,
Fast turn.
untap. Draw. Gain 1 life.
Sure.
And then we will cast a Hordling Outburst.
You got it.
Giving lifelink and +1/+1.
And 2 goblins. 3 goblins.
3
Sorry.
goblins.
3 goblins.
Hit you for 3.
I go to 9.
Puts me back up to 10 at least.
Something.
Something.
You good?
And your go.
Alright. Draw a card. I'm going to place Core Skyfisher, fishing back a plains.
Brains.
And I'm going to play a Core Skyfisher, fishing back a mountain. And then I will play a plains. And I'll pass the turn.
Untap. Draw.
Core Skyfisher, one of my favorite cards from this set, actually. I like anything that lets you abuse enters the battlefield triggers.
Yeah.
Didn't really do it in this case, but it can get you landfall. It's capable of that.
Cast a Butcher of the Horde.
You got it.
And see, conveniently just have enough power to kill this, and I can't give him first strike. So
Nope.
I think gonna have pass the turn.
Alright. Draw a card. I'm going to play a Scalding Tarn. And I too will pass the turn.
Slowly just
Slowly climbing back up, climbing the ladder.
But now we're gonna smash.
Sure.
So
Almost smash it.
swing for 12.
For 12. Well, what to do? That Zergo's pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to put both of these in front of Butcher.
They will give Butcher lifelink for a Goblin.
Lifelink. I will Brave the Elements red. And I'm assuming you're not going to sack anything else.
No.
So I will take 7, going to 2. And those will take
No
down
life
the Butcher.
would be gained. And I believe that's it for my turn.
All right. This better be something good. I don't know if good's the right word for this. Marsh Flats. There is sadly no combination of things that can get me out of this situation. So I'm going to attack you for 4.
Puts me to 8.
And I'm going to kill myself by sacrificing 2 lands and failing to find. Yeah, I drew some more lands.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But,
Zergo smash.
Zergo did smash. Yeah. All right. So
See, my 7-2 sticks around.
he did.
That's
He
the
did,
advantage.
yeah. Oh, look, I was drawing more lands. All right. So pretty close one. I thought I had you there, but turns out 2 Mr. Boopsters was not enough to clinch victory. So we will see you next time with some other things.
You guys suck.
You suck. You suck. Eh?
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 Frosty's just mad that Mr. Boopster replaced him.